Good evening, Gogglefrogs, and how are you this evening? I hope you've had a wonderful week. Yes, I think I've had quite a good week, actually. So I hope you have, and here we are ready for Wednesday night's Gogglefrogs. And guess what? I haven't even got myself a drink yet. I've just got my pint of water. So, hey, and here he is, the wonderful Robert, just about to join us. So we'll wait a minute for him to join us. But yeah, I haven't even got myself a drink yet. So I'm on the water at the moment. Who knows? I may have a drink. I may not. But we will see. So hopefully you've had a good, hopefully you've got yourself something really, really nice to drink. So do let us know in the chat what you are drinking this evening. So I've done a little bit more on my scarf and I will show you that. But I'm ready to do the third. Hello, how are you?
Hello.
Oh, fabulous to see you. And how are you today?
Yeah.
Ah,
let's just leave it there.
I think that's a case of pass. Let's just move on to the next question. So we're all really excited for Gogglefrogs tonight. And thank you ever so much, Brigitte. It is event 296 plus some. So absolutely wonderful of you to see us. But I'm not supposed to do chat first, am I? I'm supposed to do some good evenings. But if you're here for the first time, say hello and let us know where you're watching from. There is a chat box which we can see and everyone who's watching with us live can see. But for those on the recording, YouTube, or the recording that goes out afterwards, you won't see what the chat box is. So that's why we read it out to you, so you can know what we're all talking about. So, so we've got a Facebook group, Gogglefrogs Craft and Natter. I have no idea if anything's been put in there, but we will have a little peek and have a look. And if you're not already part of that Gogglefrogs Craft and Natter, please join. Sorry, my throat. Don't worry, I'm doing lateral flows all the time. There's nothing wrong with me. So never mind. So shall we say some good evenings then, Robert?
Yes.
Is that all right? I think you need to take a chill back. So I'll have a look and I'll do some good evenings and you can just wave and become also chilled. So hello to Sue. Lovely to see you this evening. And hello to Natalie. Hello, Natalie. How are you? And hello, Marion. Lovely to see you. And how on earth are you doing? I hope you're doing okay. And on the mend. Lindy, lovely to see you. Wonderful to see you. And hello, Janice. Hope you're having a really good week, Janice. And hello, Jane. Lovely to see you. Have I just not been here on Wednesdays very often? Or have we got some people that we haven't seen for a little while? It feels like one of those lovely evenings. One of those surprise evenings, really warm and welcoming. So hello, Jane. Lovely to see you. And hello, Jackie. Haven't seen you for a little while either because I know I've been off and about and doing different things. So lovely to see you. And hello, Helen. Fabulous to see you. And hello, Georgie. How are you doing over there? And hello, Deborah. Lovely to see you. And hello, Brigitte. How are you doing? And hello, Mr. Gogglefrogs. How are you doing?
Hello, Mr. Gogglefrogs.
So lovely to see you.
It's been one of those days.
Oh.
So I got in 35 minutes ago. 40 minutes ago. Dinner was put on the table 20 minutes ago. And I was just expecting, meat potatoes. No, huge bowl of salad, which meant double portions.
Oh, fabulous.
I hadn't put the music on, so I sat down and did that while he was dishing up, and just a bit of rush.
Oh, bless.
I've got a bit of a horrible eye infection as well, so yeah. It's a horrible eye infection.
I just want to say, eye infection, that's what Alan started with over a week ago. Can I just say, so eye infection, I told him, go to chemist, go get antibiotics. Actually, it's when he went for his booster, his COVID and flu jab thing. And it was actually the nurses who said, "Oh, what have you done to your eyes?" I said, "I don't know. I think I've got a sty in it." So I went and got the antibiotic that took it down. But apparently, there are a few people who get an eye swelling and then develop COVID. So if you do, it's not come from me. I'm
Okay.
totally clear.
Well, we haven't seen each other for weeks.
No, we haven't actually. I'm just thinking, it's not me. It's not me. So just be aware. Just do some lateral flows. That's all I say. But yeah, apparently colds or an eye infection, and then boom, get this thing. So fingers crossed. But he's fine. He had he's had he hasn't been 100%, but he's fine. He's plastering, so he's fine. So just be conscious and be aware and look after yourself. All right, and take
lateral flow as soon as we are done this evening.
Yes, please do. Please do. Although it can change unbelievably between one day and the next, as we know in this household. We've never seen two like lines ever, and suddenly 2 lines appear. It's just like, is that what it's supposed to look like? So so it's a bit of a surprise, but so just fingers crossed it's not. I hope it's just an eye infection. So on to chat, because I just want to get off that subject, because it's not a nice subject. So Brigid says, evening peeps, it's 296. So can you believe it? Nearly 300 sessions, 300 hours of talking about, I have no idea. I come off these things and I have no idea what I've talked about for an hour or 2 or 3. So yeah, that's quite interesting, isn't it? Lindy says, evening everybody, hope all's well. Yeah, all's well with most people, I think. And actually, funny story, I'll tell you the funny story about manifesting in a little while. So Georgie says good evening and kisses. Marion says, good evening, just going to listen in tonight. Oh, it's lovely to have you join us. And we know you haven't been 100%, so that's absolutely wonderful. Sue says, good evening. Hello. Brigitte says, it's a sundowner tonight. Lucky you. I'm going to have to go and get a gin or a Bacardi or a port or something. I don't know what I'll come back with, but we'll come back with something. Natalie says, evening. And Jackie says, evening and a kiss. And Deborah says, evening all. Helen says, hi all. Jackie says, oh no, poor you, Robert. I know, we don't want him ill. And can I just say, Robert, it doesn't matter if you've got a funny eye or not, you're still beautiful. All right.
Thank you.
You're what? You're still beautiful.
Very kind of you.
And you know, every single Gogglefrog in the world and beyond, even those on Mars and the moon, are wishing you big hugs. And every other Gogglefrogger who needs a little bit of a hug. So big hug for Tracy as well.
Oh, definitely.
Sending all our love to Tracy and to Marion. Brigitte says, keep your fingers crossed.
Back in hospital.
Yes. So Tracy's back in hospital. Hopefully we'll get her her oxygen levels right. So please, prayers, good healing, well wishes from everybody for Tracy. So we've got everything crossed for her. Brigitte says, keeping fingers crossed you're all right, Robert. So there's lots of crossed fingers at the moment, isn't there? If we're not careful, we won't be able to drive or anything with all the cross fingers that we're doing. And Natalie says, it's lovely visiting you again. Sorry it's been so long. Natalie, we love it when you appear. So whenever, you are always welcome. And lovely to see you again. So thanks for joining us. I hope everything's been okay with you as well, Natalie. So, yeah. And
how are you, Angela?
I'm fine.
Good.
I'm living in a COVID zone. So me and my mum are fine. So Alan isn't. It may be because me and my mum had proper COVID last year at the beginning, and we don't know. I wasn't here at the time, was I? We thought that Alan had something. So you just never know. You don't know why some people get it and some people don't. I'm sure in 20, 30 years people will know, but at the moment we don't. Yeah. But he's fine. He's feeling a lot better, but yeah, he had the funny eye. Then it became a cold. Apparently, they're all classic signs. And then it was boom on the little thing. So yeah, just drinking lots and lots and lots of fluids if you can. Lots of tea. He can't taste his tea anymore. Never mind. So it's yeah, it's just one of those things. So this is the COVID zone, but there's plastering going on. Splodge is still around. And today, I'll tell you this now. I talk a lot about being positive and have a positive approach to most things. It doesn't work all the time. Honestly, I have my times where I am just like everybody else on my knees, but I try and be positive about things. And if I want something, I try and think about it. So I do think about manifesting. It was quite funny this morning. I went, oh, I've had a check come through for like £1,300 from the bank. Never mind. I've got no idea what it's for, but never mind. So it must have been something I've paid for that I shouldn't have done. I don't know. And Alan just says, I'm waiting for my £400 back. He's paid for a room abroad and he's waiting for the refund. I said, you just need to manifest. You just need to manifest. And then money just flutters through your post box. So we had a bit of a laugh today. And I said, you have to stop. I said, when you ask for something, you don't then say, and if it doesn't happen, Urgh. So anyway, it's quite amusing, me with my positive mindset. Just saying that all this money's just flowing through the what's it. So anyway, I still don't know what it's for, but I'm cashing the check. I don't care. It's going in the bank. So that's it. So it's quite funny. Yeah. So
the music.
Huh? Yeah, I think that'd be really nice. Have you got a drink?
I have, yes.
What are you drinking?
I'm just on soft stuff.
Oh, are you? Because I've only got water, which is so I think I'm going to go and get something. I'm not quite sure yet, but while the music's on, I'm going to treat myself to something.
Okay. All right then. You might enjoy this though. So this evening's music was, I heard it on the radio the other day, and I thought I really like that. And on the subject of liking things, there's a lot to like in this video. I don't know why. I was in the car, I heard that, and all I could think of was every single Gogglefrogger just going, I like the way you move.
It's a fab song. It's a fab tune. Actually, not a song. It's a fab tune, isn't it? It's one of those naughty songs. It's really naughty that when you're driving, suddenly you're speeding. Aren't you? She's like, oh my God, 85, 90, 100. No, I don't do 100. But you know what I mean? It's just like, it's so exciting, isn't it? Really, really good song. So, yeah, might go up to 72 miles an hour. And my husband calls me driving Miss Daisy, that I go so slow.
And I thought of Lindy as well, because I thought, I bet she hasn't heard of this. And
yeah,
she has put intriguing piece of music, so I was right.
That's good. That's good.
Brigitte says she's never heard it in its entirety. Jackie says great song. Georgie says very good, great car music for playing loud when you're on your own in your car. Yes.
Yeah.
And Natalie says brings back memories. Enough said. Well, you say brings back memories, but it's only 16 years old. Only.
Is it?
2005.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Old enough to know better, but hey ho. I still feel 25. So
Lindy's asking who it was. It was Body Rockers.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, a group.
Were they a one-hit wonder?
I think they were.
Yeah.
And if you go looking for the other video, the proper video, that's not so good. That's why I preferred that video.
Right. Thank you. Yeah. Very good.
It sounds like the way they're talking, it sounds like it should be quite suggestive, but the words don't imply that, but then the video does. So
the joy.
Like that version of the video.
Oh yeah, it's a really, really catchy tune. Yeah. And yeah, so it is definitely. I'm with you, Georgie. That is such a driving song. It really, really is. Or like it for anyone who goes anywhere near a gym or does anything like that, I would say that's one of those tunes that you need. Yeah, music, yeah, definitely. So yeah, so yeah, I have to say that's 11 out of 10 scores on the doors from me for the music choice tonight.
Thank you.
Yeah, because I know that my music choice is iffy. Yeah, that's up there. Well done.
You're welcome.
Yeah, really enjoyed that, and I haven't got my drink, so I'm on water. So
you don't get drink.
Oh, I might do. I'm fine. I last night, because we did a tripette to Leeds yesterday, and I got back at about 10 to 11 last night, and then I had a couple of gin and tonics, and did I have anything to it? I can't even remember. I don't think I did. Then I went up to bed. Then I got cramp. So, when you've just been like driving, especially when you've got an automatic, it's your left leg that does nothing. So I got up and I went back to bed at 3:30 this morning. So it was one of those strange night sleeps. So yeah. So I think tonight I might just have a few glasses of water and then have a good night's sleep. So we will see. We will see. Yeah. Oh, Brigitte says, I got up to 90 miles per hour once on the German Autobahn. Once when there was no other car inside. Do you know what? I would love to go on an Autobahn. I really would. I think it's one of those things to do on the, what do you call it, on the bucket list. Because I've driven down to Provence. So there's no reason why I can't just turn, like go straight over across Europe into Germany and find an Autobahn. So I think that might be something to do one year. My little road trip. Yeah. But Brigitte, anyone else, are Autobahns really that scary? Because I just have this feeling that you're into the inside lane, and when you pull out to overtake, you've got to be doing 200 miles an hour and then back in like this. So everyone stays on the it's that side, isn't it? That's the answer. I think it makes perfect sense. As a right-hand person, I think driving in Europe makes sense. I think driving over here doesn't. I don't know why it is, but I'm much more comfortable driving abroad than here. So, yeah, so it'd be really good. Really, really good. So I will go to an Autobahn at some point. So anyway, yarn. What's happening yarn-wise? Let's see how long this is now. Oh dear. I've just pulled some off the end. Never mind. Easily recovered. We're fine. I'll say that. Yeah, we are fine. We are fine. But this is a lovely length now. So here we have. There we go. And there's more. So yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I'm about to do the third set, if you know what I mean, which means I can treat myself and I can do 2 normal rows just to make it a little bit longer. But there's no way I can even do 1 row of pattern and talk and do computer and stuff like that, because I always end up frogging it and several other rows. So I won't do any. But yeah, it's looking lovely. And I have to say, it's a lovely, lovely, lovely yarn to knit with. And I love the pattern as well. So yeah, really, really good. So I'll do a row. What are you working on tonight, Robert?
Oh, sorry. I just got distracted by, I was pulling up Facebook Ready, and I got distracted by a post in Gogglefrogs.
Oh, did you? What nicely distracted?
Nicely distracted, yeah.
Oh, what has somebody posted? Oh, can't wait.
So I'm still on Cal.
All right. Fab.
But yeah, it looks okay actually. I'm really pleased with how it's coming out.
Brilliant. That's good.
So
I'm just having a look around to see what other wool I've got. But yeah, the only issue with this is the fact that when you're doing the pattern, you really need a couple of hours to start the pattern with a vengeance and get it finished before you stand up. So yeah, so we'll see. I need to try and find that over the next couple of days, which will be good. Yes. So I can't wait to see what Robert's been distracted by. It's got to be colour, hasn't it? Got to be lovely, lovely colour. Oh, fab. Brigitte says yes. On Autobahn, is that? Sorry, yeah. I can't remember what I asked. So
yeah,
but
describing the Autobahn, and she said, "Then that's yes, it was what you were talking about."
Yeah.
So
yeah.
How was your visit yesterday?
It was very good, thank you. Yeah, my dad was really pleased to see us. We got there a little bit later. I had to pick stuff up from the house, and then I met a friend and went to. I was telling you about the bookshop, wasn't I, the other day? So I went to the bookshop. It was lovely, but I haven't been downstairs where all the other books are. I only got as far as what was it? Unfortunately for Purse, I was sat at the side of all of the lovely cookery books. So I've got some cookery books that I need to go downstairs next time, which may be Friday, and have a look and see what they've got in the rest of the departments in the knitting and crochet. But I didn't get there. It was a lovely visit. He was very well, and we rang him tonight, and he was so tired he couldn't even open his eyes, bless him. And when his carer was saying, "Open your eyes, it's your lovely wife, it's your lovely daughter." And I said, "Dad, do you want us to ring you tomorrow after breakfast?" He went, "That will be better." So it was absolutely exhausting. So I think our 4-hour visit yesterday, plus whatever he's been up to today, I think he's just absolutely shattered. So so we'll see him soon. But it was lovely to see him. Yeah. Just a little bit of traffic. And we took him a big box of, Marks and Spencer's, the Belgian biscuits. And at Christmas, they have the big tins. So we took a big tin, which is like 2 boxes worth. So anyway, normally with my dad, he's really good with chocolate. He's always, he's always been ultra fit, everything. So he'll have 2 or 3 biscuits or chocolates and then leave them for later. So anyway, so that's that. They're on his knee. About 10. Then he put them down while his tea arrived. So he had his tea, and I had to keep saying, "Dad, have some more wedges, have some more of this." So he did. And then as soon as he'd finished his tea, they're back on his knee and he's eating more. Do you know what? It's just unbelievable. But I say, whatever he wants to eat, he can eat. And he's done well, because from Friday to yesterday, his fruit bowl had gone down. So he's eaten quite a lot of his fruit and stuff like that. I think he's eaten all of his bananas. So I need to get him some more bananas. But we're going on Friday, so we'll see him then. But yeah, it was an interesting visit, shall I say. He loved the biscuits. So yeah. So we'll go again on Friday and see him Friday. And then Saturday, woo-hoo-hoo, we've got our exciting day, haven't we? So we've got Gogglefrogs in the morning, and then we've got our event between 2 and 4, which is all about giving the love.
It is, yes.
Yeah.
So, and we can go through that when we get on to
Yeah.
Call it. It's in there. So
yeah, it's lovely. So anyway, thank you, Brigitte, for saying that looks gorgeous. Honestly, it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful pattern. And once you have the pattern for that, you can use that in anything. So you could put it in blankets, you could put it in throws, you could put it in cushions, absolutely anything. And I'll show you what the pattern book is.
Have you accidentally moved your chair back?
I have moved, yeah. I've took the chair out and changed it.
Because for the last 10 minutes, I've been hearing this noise, and I keep thinking, what is that? What is
no.
You keep catching the blind, I think.
No, it's not. I've just realised. Sorry, Alan is scraping the wall.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was you keep catching the blind. I thought you might have got a bit too carried away with the music.
Oh my god! I'm so sorry. When I'm not talking, which isn't very often, I'll go on to.
No, it's fine. It's just my overly sensitive hearing.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Everyone's going to be so annoyed with this. But that's the Finesse Cotton Silk DK. It is book 1 because I know we've got 2 of the books, and there's all those beautiful patterns on the back. It's a lovely that little top there. That's a lovely boat neck stripy top for summer. That one's got lots and lots and lots of detail in it. There's some beautiful stuff in here, and that's the one that I'm doing. So you can tell it is very long, and it has those beautiful bits on the bottom. So yeah, and I just think that sometimes you just want something to hang so you can see through it, and I am so pleased with that. It's beautiful. But just seeing, you can imagine, can't you, if you did that in a top, if you just did that in the bottom of a beautiful little top, and then you could put a little a little vest underneath in a different if you put some like purple, let's face it, every Gogglefrog loves purple. If you put purple underneath that would look absolutely incredible. And you can do it with bags and everything, but I just love the pattern. The pattern is just amazing. So yeah, thank you very much. It is really nice. I might have to do another one at some point as well. So I love the black, but I might have to do. I know we've got stone as well, haven't we? But you know what happens? Robert doesn't let me get near the wool anymore.
I don't think we've got a lot of finesse left, actually.
Oh, you're joking?
No, I don't think so.
Oh dear. Ouch. Oh well, never mind.
Sorry.
So hang on a minute. I've got hardly any finesse left. I've got no undyed camel.
No.
I have to order some. He didn't hear that, did he, Gogglefroggers?
I heard it.
He didn't comment.
I'm not paying the bill though, so
yeah. So it's just
if you want to use part of that check that you've put in the bank, then by all means. But
you know what I was thinking? I do actually need to get some because I made that beautiful, and everyone calls it a what is it? A witch's broomstick or whatever it is. What's it called now?
What?
There's a stitch that people go on about. It's where you twist the stitch.
Oh, broomstick.
Broomstick, sorry. Witch's, yeah. Broomstick stitch, but it isn't. It's a knitted one. And I've kept saying I want to do that in camel. Undyed camel, which will just be amazing. Do you know what? I haven't heard that all night because it's been going for hours. And now all I can hear is that.
Sorry.
It's fine. Everybody else would have been, if we hadn't said it, everybody would have been thinking there was an error with the replay. No, it's just my household, so sorry about that. But I keep saying I really want to do that. But I've got so many projects that I'm halfway through and creating. So we'll do it at some point. Maybe over Christmas. Yeah. Hang on a minute, let me have a drink. I just had my dinner before we started. And I actually had 10 minutes to eat my tea. It was really good.
Wow.
I know, a whole 10 minutes. So I even sat at the table with my mum. We both had dinner together, so it was really nice. So Alan was watching the telly. Yeah. So really, really good. So I think, actually, no, at some point when we meet up, not Saturday, because Saturday's going to be absolutely crazy. But I do have a few little skeins that would be good to get wound into balls.
Okay.
So I just need to decide on my next project so I can start that. Because I've got ideas. I just need to, yeah, I will do. So I'll just have a look in my tea chest over there with all these beautiful Gogglefrogs things in there and decide which one. I've just had a thought, actually. Wouldn't that look amazing if you put a little, what do you call it? A little yellow, if you made a top and put a little yellow vest underneath. See. Oh, and look who do you think's here to say hello?
Splodge?
No.
Oh.
Kelly!
Ah.
So thank you ever so much, Georgie. Whenever I sit in here, there's always little Curly here coming to say, well, she is always there. But I absolutely love this. So thank you so much. I absolutely love this. So
right. I want to show you something. I got an email, like literally just as we started.
Did you?
I did.
Should I it as well?
Look at these.
What's that?
Embroidery kits. Just so strikingly colourful.
Oh.
And I love the little puddy tat.
Yeah.
And they've got a hedgehog there.
That's amazing. Oh. And what are the coloured ones? That's coloured backing and then you put white on. White stitching on.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute. They're really good. I love the cacti one, actually. I think that's really, really effective.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well, that looks like a bit of patchwork as well.
Yeah.
Sold out, but...
Oh, well.
Yeah, that is patchwork, and you stitch into the patchwork.
Right, okay. That's really nice. I've never even heard of this website, so thank you for extending my repertoire.
Look at that pincushion. Isn't that pretty?
Yeah, it's lovely.
So, yeah, I got that just before we went live.
Wow. They're really, really nice. So I know loads and loads and loads of people love doing embroidery and stitching and cross stitch and all of that sort of thing. And I think things like that, they're not overly expensive, are they? So to buy those for people, that's really, really, really nice. Really, really nice. So, yeah. Or to buy for yourself. I have actually bought myself that Christmas word. Well, we're being really, really sensible. So for this year, when I was in the shop, I bought myself the Yotam Olatengi latest cookbook, and it came with a free tote bag. And it was the last one in the shop, so I got that, which was really good. I want to get another book for myself for Christmas, but we've just limited it and said I've bought hubby a picture, and he's bought me a book. And we just said it gets stupid at times, doesn't it, with buying things? But I think I might buy myself some really nice yarn. But so the me to me things. So I found a book. The other morning I was looking through this little the booklet, And I went in and they didn't have that book, but it's already in stock now for me. So they ordered it yesterday. It's in the shop waiting for me today, and I'll collect it on Friday, which is fabulous. So yeah, so don't forget, when it comes to Christmas, you always, always, always have to buy yourself a from me to me gift and wrap it, because that's the one thing that you really, really want. And I know that I would love one of those embroidery kits, so I might get myself one. I think the hedgehog one. I think the hedgehog. I don't know.
Yeah.
But they're gorgeous. So don't forget the me to me present.
Right. Let's do, now I've finished that row, let's do Facebook. So Helen says, no knitting tonight, making Christmas cards.
Oh, they're nice.
How lovely are they?
Yeah, that's really good.
Oh, very pretty.
Wow.
This was what made me smile. Marion, recent purchase. Don't know when I'll get to do some of the designs though. So this is the Zandra Rhodes Make a Statement knitting book by West Yorkshire Spinners.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Of course, because her yarn is now part of their
Collection.
their range, collection.
Yeah.
And just looking at that, that's lovely. I'm just amazed. I would never, but this is just so typically her, isn't it?
Yeah.
Those are all oranges and things like that, and you put teal at the side of it, and you just think, why doesn't everyone wear teal with orange and browns? She just makes it look amazing.
It's gorgeous.
The colours are stunning, but then you realise it's the same colour as her eyeshadow. But that is just incredible colours. Oh! How many people are going to buy this for Christmas? That is really nice.
I'm about to put it on my Christmas list.
Oh yeah. That is so good. So good. Love it. It's just like, that is a poncho, isn't it? Poncho, cardigan, you name it.
Yeah.
It's like a weird shape, style. Yeah. So lovely. Yeah. I'll stop oodling over it now.
That's fine. So in case you missed it, Sewing Bee is getting a new host. So Joe Lysett has stepped aside and Sarah Pascoe has now picked up the reins. And they announced yesterday who is on this year's Christmas special. So we have the Reverend Kate Watley, Lawrence Cheney, Anthony Cotton, Annika Rice, Claire Richards, Rose Matafeo, Kiel Smith Boyno, and Kirsty Walk. So that sounds really exciting. So I think that'll be split into two, one for Christmas, one for New Year. So can't wait for that.
Is everybody looking forward to the new host? Because I don't know who she is, what she's like.
She can be really funny, but I don't think she's going to be as outrageous as Joe.
There were certain things about humour and sewing. It was acceptable when it was his humour. I don't think her humour is the same. So I really don't know how it's going to work. But thankfully, there's still the other two. The people who know everything there is to know about stitching.
Although, I can't remember her name. Hang on.
Esme,
yes. She was on Blankety Blank last week. But she didn't get to say a lot, did she?
I know she didn't get to say a lot, but her answers were so bonkers.
Oh yeah.
I was laughing my head off, and actually I want her on that show every week, because she's on a different planet, like most creative people, and it was just hilarious. I found her, I think she was funnier than most of the best comedians actually on that program. Who else saw Blankety Blank with Esme on? she was like, yeah, she didn't say much, but what she did say had me practically on the floor.
Right, Georgie posted this on Monday after we'd finished. She says, sorry, rant coming. I absolutely love Toff kits. It's fair to say I'm addicted. Yes, you very, very much are addicted. I have ordered from them for a long time. And when I've ordered several kits in one order, each kit would come in its own project bag. The project bags are eco-friendly as you can reuse them, and they are very useful. I was given some money for my birthday, bought 2 kits and spent £115. When I open my order, everything is in one project pattern, one project bag. The pattern is a PDF you have to print off yourself and not a lovely glossy postcard pattern like they used to be. I understand being eco-friendly, hence the email PDF pattern, but not having each kit presented separately but all jumbled together. So I called Toff to be told it's been done to lower manufacturing costs, so the already expensive kits they get more money for and I get less customer service, and it's all jumbled together. It's not really a kit, is it? Really not happy. Now, do you know what, Georgie? I completely sympathise here. I am so fed up with eco being used as an excuse of it's too expensive to carry on the way we are. It really, really, really annoys me. Why can't companies be honest and just say, I'm very sorry, Mr. Rowley, but in order to keep our costs down and therefore the cost you pay us, we're going to ask you to not have bank statements through the post anymore or bills through the post anymore. Why do they have to say, to be eco-friendly, we're not sending anything in the post anymore? And as for the not having separate bags, that is just a complete that's nonsensical. You are absolutely right, Georgie. Those kits, as lovely as they are, you spend so much money on them, you deserve to have a bag for each project.
Because if you walked into the store, if you walked in and wanted that project bag and that project bag, they wouldn't take all the project out of one of the bags and say, right, we're going to stuff it in the other one. So you've only got one bag. They're two separate kits, aren't they?
I think, though, because it's a kit that gets put together, so it's a colour-wise kit that gets put together. So when you go, you could make one purchase, you get one bag, and then you probably make a second purchase of the second kit, get a second bag. It's just rubbish. I think, Georgie, if you can ever get hold of Kerry to tell her that, you need to, because those bags will cost them 10, 20 pence. So it's rubbish, absolute rubbish.
Yeah, and I
totally
get that.
And from us having now being able to source products, we understand the costs behind stuff. So if she tries to tell you that they are really expensive, they are not. They are not. No. She probably buys them in wholesale, pre-printed, and I would say they're probably 20 to 30p each. And
we know ourselves from when we've tried to order, we order in diddly squat numbers in comparison to most companies. Okay, that's what we do. So we get that if we try and order 10 or 20 of something, the costs are really, really high. But when you're they're the same bags that they're using for years.
Yeah.
So you're going to buy enough for 12 months, probably.
Absolutely, if not longer. And also give her the feedback of, if she wants people, say to her that you don't object to paying for the extra bag, but at least make it an option to have the extra bag so that it comes individually kitted. Give the customers the option. Then that way they're choosing how they receive it, aren't they?
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm with you on that. Completely unacceptable. I've put my 2 pence in. So there we go. Right, moving on. So Secret Santa, anyone? £10 limit. Comment below by 1st of December, and I'll send the info out on the 3rd of December. So you have until next Wednesday, folks. So when we finish goggles next Wednesday, that's it. Done. Finite. No late requests this year.
I've just put my name in.
If you would like to be part of Secret Santa, you have until next Wednesday to say, and I will send the details out on Friday while I'm sat at Gary's mum's.
Done. I'll put my name on the list, okay? Boom.
There we go. Oh, look, and it's just flashed up. There we go. Yes, please. Right. So we're going to talk about this weekend. Yay! Let me. Oh, right. Gogglefrogs Christmas party, Wednesday the 22nd, 8:00. So this weekend is a big event weekend for lots and lots of retailers, and we sat and we had a very detailed conversation about what we wanted to do, didn't we?
Yeah, we don't get inspired by this weekend and how it is for most people. So we wanted to do something different that we felt inspired by. So, but we didn't want you to miss out either, because we know that, you know, Christmas is around the corner. You are wonderful and you might want to buy yourself something. So it's just like, what can we do? And how can we make it into a Gogglefrogs weekend rather than what they're terming it this weekend?
So we have come up with this lovely concept. And we must just say thank you, Georgie, because the kind of brainwave for this came from your rant.
Yes.
So we talked about your rant, and we talked about how when we send stuff out in the post, we wrap it up in tissue paper. We tuck a little extra things in it, from the little paper frogs to the thank you note to the whichever goodie we're going to put in there for you,
or whatever.
And it goes in our lovely yellow bag with the handwritten address on it, and then the warning: craft is addictive, so glad we could help, or yarn is addictive, so glad we could help, and the kisses on the back. And so we kind of thought, well, actually, we'll expand from that. So Angela had this lovely idea. So you explain your idea, and then I'll explain how I am adding to it.
I'm always about everything that I love is it's about giving more, about trying to be more, about being really happy about when you receive a gift that you have a big smile on your face. So that's why I don't like this weekend, which is all about cutting the prices, because to me there's no good feeling about that. So we were talking about, right, what could we do? And I said, well, how about if somebody buys something, then they get this mystery bundle, and it could be X amount of money. So there's what they're buying, and then there's this amazing little mystery going to appear as well. And depending on how much people spend, this mystery bundle could get bigger and bigger and bigger. And Robert had the amazing idea about how we could package it, which is, this is your idea. So you say this bit of your idea, which I think is great.
So we have we randomize how we send the stuff out. So tissue paper wise, we have a choice of yellow, we have a choice of black. So for this weekend, when you order, a minimum of £10, and then every £5 increment from there, so 10, 15, 20, 25, and so on, we will boost your purchase by 20%. So your purchase will come in yellow, and your boosted mystery bundle will come in black tissue paper. So there's no cheating, no peeking, and you can do whatever you want with it. You can either buy something for somebody else, keep the mystery bundle. You can either buy something for yourself, give away the mystery bundle. You can buy something for somebody else, give away the mystery bundle, but why would you want to? You could buy something for yourself and keep the mystery bundle. I think I already said that, but hey, let's just stress. So this weekend, we will boost your bundle. So when you spend £10, we will give you an extra 2. When you spend £20, we'll give you an extra 4. When you spend £40, we'll give you an extra 8. And we will completely randomize what we put in there. So you might end up with some lovely wool. You might end up with some patterns. You might end up with some accessories. We will completely personalize the mystery bundle to you, and none will be the same.
So we just thought it was really nice. And because everyone else is talking about Black Friday, which now in the UK, oh my word.
It's not Black Friday anymore. It's Black frigging Fortnite.
I know. And it's just like the whole thing in the UK is about how that it really isn't an event anymore. It's, it's more of a marketing ploy. And it's just like, no, these are our prices. We never change our prices. These are our prices. If we do a price increase, then that would be official. So how can we make people happy? So we just thought, do you know what? To throw in something, we'll have a look around and we'll think, yeah, that's perfect. So we just thought it would be a really nice event, and that we will get so much joy out of the packing, because you're just like, right, this is what they've bought. What should we go to get to go with that as well? So we're going to get really excited as well, putting together these little mystery bundles. So we hope that you're going to enjoy it. We've got 2 hours on Saturday afternoon that people can dip in, dip out. And if people say, oh, do you know what, I want to do this, we can have a look around, say, yeah, that's what's on the website. This is what it looks like, really, really squishy. Or if there's 2 different options, we can go through that with you. You can then make the choice, and then when we do all the wrapping, we will just put something together for you. So and I love things like that. I absolutely love a mystery.
So just to clarify, Saturday morning, normal demo room. So me, Angela, and Marion, you can jump on as well if you're around. And then Saturday afternoon at 2:00, we will be in my room. We will be on Facebook, and the reason why we're doing Facebook is because we're going to use every single device that we can possibly use and use our own personal Facebook accounts. We're going to use the Gogglefrogs Facebook account. We're going to use Instagram on our phones to try and get as many people interacting and asking questions. And if you say, can you pick up the water lily curiosity so I can see it better, that's what we will do, because the boxes will be in front of us. Might take me a couple of minutes to remember where stuff is, but we will go and get it for you and bring it back so you can have a look. And any questions you've got about any of it, it's 2 hours of you ask us and we will answer and share questions.
And it's fun. Gogglefrogs is always about having fun. That's what we were here for, to be together. And it's so strange that, sorry.
That's all right. Janice is saying that she can't make this Saturday, but and so is Jackie. But because we're broadcasting, it will be on the Facebook page for you to go back and watch.
And if there's anything that you're wanting, just put your order in on Saturday, because you're going to get the mystery bundle. You don't have to watch us to get it. No. So we're just going to, and we have got boxes. So there's yellow boxes. If people wanted something in a box and said, how many of those could I get in? Would it fit in a box? If you're wanting to gift it. I mean, I know that we have all the hand-dyed stuff, but we also have all of the other stuff as well. And sometimes, do you know what? Whenever we get all of this stuff out, people just go crazy for certain ones, like the one that, what is it, that Nordic style one,
Northern Light,
the one that I love,
no?
Fjord.
So that's it.
The Fjord.
Fjord. Oh my word.
Yeah. And then we've got all of the timeless as well, which is the extra thick, the chunky stuff.
Yeah.
For blankets. There's just so much. And a lot of our stuff is a really, really, really good price point. So, and you're going to get extra. So we just thought it'd be good fun. Good fun. So,
right, let's catch up on some chat.
I'm sorry.
That's fine. No, it's fine. No, it's fine. So Georgie says gorgeous embroidery kits.
Yeah, they are amazing. I'm going to have a look at them. I can't remember the company name, so I'm going to have to go back and watch the replay to see what the company was, what that website was.
Joel Crafts, Joal Crafts.
Right. Okay.
Sarah, Natalie says I don't like her particularly. That's Sarah Pascoe. Janice says we will miss Joe on the sewing bee. Georgie says not keen on Sarah Pascoe. Brigitte says, Toff used a rubbish explanation. I would send the whole lot back and demand my money back. Georgie did not get what she ordered.
Yeah.
Janice says, eco-friendly is being used as the excuse for cutting back on the service too much. Absolutely, completely agree. Georgie says, thank you. That's what I thought. I'm so with you on the eco-friendly scenario. Brigitte has a very good point. If I order a book, I don't want to receive a PDF to print off myself. Am I wrong? No, you are not wrong. Janice says, I get the impression they are using the eco-friendly excuse for their own publicity. Yep. Helen says, I'm sick of Black Friday stuff. Your idea is excellent. Thank you.
Oh, cheers. Sorry. No, I wasn't saying yes, our idea is excellent. No, I was actually saying I am. I have hated it since it first arrived. I just don't like it.
Brigitte says, please don't mention Black Friday anymore. She's sick of hearing of it. Georgie says, I've never ever been disappointed with any of my Gogglefrogs purchases. They always put a huge smile on my face. And if I have a bad day, I go on Gogglefrog's website to cheer myself up. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
And we should just say that rather than, so previously, if you're local, we've delivered everything in the same bags that go out in the post. Now, if you're local, you get it in a bag instead. So it's a bit more.
We're trying different things.
Yeah. But you can use the bag to keep the project in. So it's kind of a project bag in itself.
We'll see.
I'm pulling at straws now. Sorry. We learned that from Pom pop-ups because people were buying so much. They were like, have you got a bag? Have you got a bag? Have you got a bag? So now we've got bags. Jackie says she can't make Saturday. Marion's saying thank you. Lindy's saying that's a really beautiful gesture. Thank you both. We'll be off to the website after this to see what appeals. Janice says she can't make Saturday. Natalie says sounds fun. Janice says we'll tune into Facebook when I get home then. Thank you. Brigitte, I shall have to lock my credit cards into the safe on Saturday. And yes. Brigitte says that, Georgie, I have done the same. So all lovely stuff. Thank you all very much.
Yeah. Oh, I'm getting feedback. Sorry. I'm on a different device. I don't know what's happening. Sorry. But I can just hear myself twice.
Oh, okay.
Never mind.
Well, I'm going to say goodnight because I've got to get up early and I need to go and put some drops in and I should really spend some time with Gary before I go to bed.
Oh, bless. Yeah.
So I'm going to say goodnight and I will be back with you on Saturday, as will the lovely Angela.
Yeah, so 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. You get double goggles on Saturday. So, So anyway, thank you ever so much, Robert. Have a lovely evening. Wonderful to see everyone. I'll get off as well. And and you take care of yourselves. And happy knitting.
Definitely. Bye.
Bye.